New month, new money, new month, new money. Goal for the month. Make money. Period.
I'm gonna try. Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, cause I'm not giving up on my dream.
Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kopano and this is How I Do Things, a show where you send me your questions and I'll let you know how I would do things. And I can take it as entertainment or use it as advice. Take it, don't take it, use it, don't use it. Do what you will with it. I'm just letting you know what I would do if I was in your shoes. Listen, I'm no professional at all. I'm just letting you know what I would do if I was in your shoes. Now, when it comes to money and success leaves breadcrumbs. People who've made money before, people who've made a big success out of their lives, they leave breadcrumbs. And thank the Pope that those people like to write books and other people like to write books about their success and about their money. Today we're going to be chatting about books that have honestly changed my life and my perspective on that shmoney, honey, whether it is about making it, keeping it, saving it, growing it. These are books that have revolutionized the way that I see money, and I think because of these books, truly I'm going to become so wealthy. I am going to smell of money. I'm going to be filthy, darling. I'm just going to be racking it, stacking it, and making it so much that I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I think I want to be like Scrooge McDuck and just dive into my money and swim in it. Now, if you have any questions for me, head over to my Instagram and look for this picture right here. It is the questions picture. Go to @Kopano, go to my homepage. You'll see a lavender circle that says How I Do Things. Click on it and you'll find this picture right here. Now, how the show works is that you send me a question, I do a video all about it. So if you want to send me any question about money, about being a woman, about being a mommy, business, anything, send it through to me and I'll do a video all about it. Now, here's one thing that you need to know about this show. This show is based on you sending me questions, but the other important thing about the show is that every single day at 7:30 we go live, darling, with a brand new premiere, and we need you to be there to chat to us. So 7:30 South African time, join us, darling, and to do that you need to subscribe to my channel and switch on the notification bell so you know exactly when we're going live, so you can come on over and join us for the live chat. Books can honestly change your life and transport you to a whole new world. If you've never had money before, you can read a book about somebody who's had so much money and has been filthy rich, and you'll feel like you were that person. You had that money and you lived where they lived, and that is the power of books. So if you want to expand your mind and you want to become a whole new person and you don't know how to become that person, to become that wealthy rich auntie, then you need to immerse yourself in books that just make sense and evolve you and make you grow and make you become better. Books that have really changed for me and made me change the way that I see money and the way that I make money is books like number 1, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book was one of my first books that was bought for me personally. I lived in a house where the only books that you could find were personal development books, books about business, books that were non-fiction mostly about money, growth, biographies of people who have made money and people who are extremely wealthy, successful people in this world. So there were no fiction books in the house, and most of them had to do with business, effectiveness, and personal development. So when I asked my parents to buy me a book, this is the first book that they ever bought me. And this honestly changed everything for me. The thing about this book is that it contrasts two families. The one family is a well-off, rich family, and the other family is not so well off. They struggle with money, they struggle with debt. Basically, most of the families that we've grown up in. And the child in the family starts to learn from the dad in the rich family and how he thinks and how he spends money. And I love this book because it honestly contrasts money from a wealthy perspective and from a not so wealthy perspective, from a perspective of people who live in debt, people who stress about money, people who are counting coins and counting cents. And because it's taken from the perspective of a boy who is just inquisitive, I really love that. And I love that this is the book that my parents bought for me first. I would definitely refresh on this book because it helps you see how the mindset, a poverty mindset is like this and a wealthy mindset is like this. And it helps you realize that no matter how much money you make in this world, You can either be rich or you can be poor, depending on how you see money and therefore how you spend it, how you save it, and how you make it. Number 2 is not a book, it's actually a degree. Now, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but honey, I've got a degree in finance, and I love the fact that I went and I studied this. At first, I didn't like it, because you know when you're young, you're just like, I don't want to study this. I actually want to become a star on TV, and a degree in finance is not going to get me there. Wait. I'm very happy I did this degree. I am very happy I did this degree. It has shown me the backings and the workings of investments, of finances, of personal finances, of money, of how the international banking world works, of insurance. So how I see my money, not only from a perspective of a client of the bank or a client of investments and a client of insurance, but also from the back end. How do they make money from me? How do they calculate my loans? How do they calculate my repayments? How can I actually make this work for myself? That actually has put me in such a great advantage, and it's opened my eyes to the world of growing money. At first, I wanted to become a chartered accountant, and I was well on the way of becoming one. And then I switched paths because I didn't just want to know how to count money, I wanted to know how to make money. I wanted to know how I can make more by spending less. And a degree in finance has really helped me do that. Now, I know that we all can't get a degree in finance, but we can find someone who does have experience or qualifications within the finance world to give us sage advice about what we need to look out for in terms of our money. So if you don't have a friend, if you don't have an advisor who's got a degree or experience in finance, try and read from people who actually have experience and qualifications in the field so that they can help you learn and grow your knowledge about money so you can grow it and manage it correctly. Number 3 is actually one that will shock you because it is not just about money, it is about so much more. It is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. This is a book by Robin Sharma. And this book changed everything about me. After reading this book, my life was never the same again. This book looks at everything about your life. It looks at what time you wake up, what your priorities are, living a simple life, being healthy. It speaks about so much, and it doesn't actually touch on money. So why would this be a book that I would recommend to you about money and about success? It's all connected. If you think that the time you wake up, what you eat, what you prioritize does not affect your money, then you are seriously wrong. Your career choice, how you are productive or not productive, how you take care of your body, your state of mind, all are connected in the way that you either spend money or the way that you save or make money. And you need to see the connection between all of these things. They affect your money all the time. The fact that you don't exercise, the fact that you don't drink water affects your money in one way or another. Money is not about just waking up and going to work. It is about so much more. It is about your behavior. Every second of the day dictates how much money you will make and how much money you will spend in your life. Everything is connected. Everything. Money is about behavior. In every single aspect and every single element of your life, it is about your behavior. What you prioritize in life, you will spend money on. What you don't prioritize in life will sink your money. Those things will cost you money. So you need to look at your entire life and how you live it, how disciplined you are with your life, because that all affects your money. I promise you, go and read this book. See how it touches on every single element of your life. And when you start to work on each and every single one of these elements, you will start to see your life shape up in ways that it has never shaped up before. Get books that work on you as a human, because humans make money and humans spend money. Humans are also the ones who go broke. So if you want to stop going broke, if you want to stop wasting money, if you want to stop worrying about money, start working on yourself. Money is all connected and interconnected to everything. So if you want to become wealthy, start working on yourself. Number 4 is Deep Work by Cal Newport. This is a book written by, honestly, a person that I would call a genius. and he was able to study multiple degrees in record timing. Why would I put this book as a book that has changed my thoughts about money and success? Because productivity is key. Time is money. And if you are able to do more in less time, it means that you can make more money in less time. It gives you more time to spend with your family, to spend with your husband, to spend on things that are important to you. Deep Work is a book about productivity, about working at your highest and ultimate level of creativity, productivity, and effectiveness. So when you sit down and you do your work and you have 1 hour to do something, this book is going to help you to do way more in 1 hour than you have ever done before. How this book has changed my money is that it has allowed me to be able to work in 3 different areas of my life, make 3 different streams of income, and to still have time to chill with my daughter during the day. The one thing that I really want you to see about all of these books is that it's not just about knowing how to spend and how to save and how investments work, because honestly, most of our money problems aren't just about spending, it's about the fact that we don't make enough money. It's not about debt. You don't have too much debt. You just don't have enough money. Because if you had enough money, you wouldn't get the debt. You need to look at your behavior and how you are around money. What's your mindset around money? Are you acting like a poor person when it comes to your money? And then you need to look at, am I honestly making the most amount of money that I can make? And for a lot of us, it's no. And the reason why we will never make enough money is because we're not productive. Expand your mind about money. Don't think about your money as just a salary, as just a 9 to 5 and I receive my money, because that's a poor man's way of thinking. You need to think beyond that. And in order for you to think beyond that, you need to think of, am I functioning at my highest level? And if you are not, then you are definitely earning below your potential. And this leads me to the final point, number 5, which is books that I would recommend that are local books from 2 women who are doing absolutely amazing things. These 2 books not only speak about the behavior and how you approach money, but also for you to actually know what's happening with your money and with your finances. You need to empower yourself and educate yourself about what is money and what other financial products that are out there and how do they affect me. How does my interest rates affect me? How does compound interest affect me? What do I look for when I'm looking for an advisor? What type of investments should I have? What's going on with my mortgage? All of those things are things that I've learned in these books, and they also speak most importantly about black tax and how we can actually work around it. It is important for you to read books from people who not only empower you, but people who also understand you and what you've gone through. The 2 books that I recommend to you are Nicolette Mashile's What's Your Move, as well as Mapolo Maku's You're Not Broke, You're Pre-Rich. These 2 books will empower you in terms of knowing what's happening with your money, what financial products are out there, and how can I work my way around these financial products to make the best with my money, as well as your behavior around money. How are you with money? What's your relationship with money? And most importantly, that relatable element of Africans, women who spend money and make money. That is the important part of this. Now, those are the books that I would recommend to you, and I've left the links to all of those books at the bottom. So go ahead, get those books, get the audio books as well, because it's nice and easy to go through all of the books. Links are down below. I hope that you guys enjoyed that one. These are the books that have honestly changed my life when it comes to money and success. And if there's anything you take from today's How I Do Things, is that money is not just about it coming into your account. It's not just about a 9 to 5. It is about you and your behavior, your mindset. It is about what time you wake up, what time you go to sleep, how you schedule your time, what is your priorities, how is your attitude towards going out and eating out and spending for people, and your perspective on social life. All of those things impact your money, and I pray that that is the one thing you take from today's How I Do Things. Now, if you've liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and until tomorrow, beautiful people, where we premiere another live video, I'm Kopano, and this is How I Do Things. Hey gorgeous, and thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. I truly appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. If you have any questions for the next Challenge Tuesday or any other how I do things, leave them down in the comments below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please click on this picture right here to subscribe and go to my website www.kopanoshimage.com to download my free resources on building your money, growing your money, and managing it. Until next time, mwah, bye.